As the future influencing generation, we cannot help but think of the ways that will make us build a brighter, greater, and stronger future for all of us, all from Africa to Europe, and why not the world? A common future. But as a young citizen, I have a particular dream. I have a dream of a time when youth will symbolize cohesion, love, tolerance, and hope. A time when our clinging to life would take shape in materializing this world in the form of great achievement.
I have a dream that by that time, Africa and Europe will become one, working together, hand in hand, and helping each other to make what we are, a steady we, a stronger we, and a powerful we.
I have a dream of a time when all educational institutions around the world, either from Africa or Europe, will realize the importance of multicultural dialogue and give other youngsters the opportunity Round Square organization is giving us an opportunity to learn and share.
And that's why we're all here, gathered in that one place, Morocco, which we believe is the key to making this cooperation blossom. So I would like to extend to you all a very warm welcome on behalf of ELARAKI School and to say how honored and grateful we are for having you all here, delegates and adults from all over Europe and Africa, to share exceptional moments and to make great memories here in that one place, in the first B-regional conference that's ever been held by one of Round Square School or any school around Morocco. Welcome to you all.
So I have the honor here to present to you our three speakers. So I would like to ask Mr. Rod Fraser to come to the floor.
Please give him a round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, delegates, good morning. It is a pleasure for me to speak briefly at the commencement of this conference as chairman of the board of Round Square, and in doing so to pass on the very good wishes of our president, His Majesty King Constantine. I would especially like to acknowledge the founder of this school, Mr. Abdali ELARAKI, who is here this morning with us with his wife, Mrs. ELARAKI. We are also honoured to have the Director of Private Education Sector in the Ministry of Education, Mr. Mizaki, with us this morning. Welcome. As has already been mentioned, this conference brings together two Round Square regions, Africa and Europe. And it does indeed break new ground and recognises the unique position ELARAKI School holds, given its proximity to Europe and its location in Africa. On your behalf, I would like to also express thanks to Mr. Yunus and Mr. Mehdi ELARAKI and the entire team of students and adults from this school for the warmth of your welcome yesterday and for the organisation and attention to detail which will make the days ahead memorable for all delegates. Would you join with me in thanking them for their attention to that detail? Your organisation, Round Square, this dynamic network, is in good shape. We have a growing membership emphasising diversity and quality. As a result, we have a strengthening network, a deepening commitment from our member schools in relation to their activity, particularly, and this is a good example, increasing regional membership, regional projects and regional conferences. We have new initiatives of benefit to all of our members, such as our Teaching and Learning Initiative, the Discovery Framework, launched in Singapore in September last year, our research initiative with Cambridge University, which will be rolled out over the next 2 years, increased online collaboration between schools, a greater voice for Round Square in educational thought and practice around the world, and in our 50th anniversary year, 4 age-specific conferences in India, Africa, America, and in Europe, recognising the need to make available to all ages of students the opportunities and the benefits of participating in the Round Square network. In short, it's a good time to be a part of Round Square. And now to the present. To the delegates at this conference, enjoy the next few days. Participate as widely and as extensively as possible. Take risks. And above all, when you get back to your school communities, make sure that you share your experiences with those around you, students, staff, and, if possible, the Board of Trustees or the Board of Governors. Encourage others to become Round Square advocates. In our network, we have developed an expression which applies equally to individuals as it does to schools. It's not about doing Round Square, it's about being Round Square. It's a state of mind. It's an attitude of the heart. Let's see if this conference can help you develop that approach of being Round Square, and that you, when you return to your schools, can help them be the same. Good luck and enjoy the conference. Thank you.
And now,
I would like to give the floor to Mrs. Suzanne to talk on behalf of the African region.
please welcome her dear.
Good morning, Honoured Minister, Mr. Fraser and members of the Round Square Board. Mr. ELARAKI, the staff and students of ELARAKI School, the heads, reps and delegates from all the Round Square schools of the African and European regions. It is wonderful to be standing before you today as the new trustee for the African region, adding my welcome to those who have spoken before me, to you, to the Marrakesh, this wonderful city and a superb venue for a seminal conference, one which does bring together the 2 regions of Africa and Europe. Delegates from Europe, as an African, I would like to say that it's a great privilege to be able to have the time at this conference to strengthen our ties, re-establish our common interests and our friendships that we have started previously, and in a smaller context, to talk to you more directly and build stronger relationships between the 2 regions. Thank you, Mr. Yunus ELARAKI, for being the bridge that has made this possible for us today. The theme for this conference is a call to action, together for a common future. Mr. ELARAKI spoke in his written welcome about the need to build bridges in a world of turmoil, hostility, and bias. And it is certainly us, but especially you, the students sitting before me today, who need to become the change agents if we are to understand and be the change we want to see. Mr. ELARAKI talks about building the bridges of dialogue through dialogue that can result in tolerance and peace. And certainly dialogue is the start, but it is only the start. It's also about listening. It's about gaining a real understanding of the 2 values of compassion and humanity. because it is in those values that the hope for the world lies. And so, delegates and reps and heads, I encourage you to use this conference to dialogue, to challenge, to listen, to understand, to think differently and creatively, so that you can, together and individually, become the change makers and the dealers of hope for our countries, our continents, and our world. It is you who can make the difference. It is we who can work together for a common future. Thank you.
So now I would like to present Usama Amani, the president of ELARAKI School Alumni.
Ladies and gentlemen, delegates, good morning. You know, it is flattering really to be invited here today to talk about a dream that has finally become reality. See, it's only after we lose something that we get to realize how much it meant for us, that we get to know its real value. And that's exactly what happened to me with ELARAKI. You know, I left the school last year, and ever since I joined my new one, all I do is study. No more activities, no more debates, no more traveling, no more conferences, nothing. And it got me thinking, why don't we, as all students, keep doing what we used to do even after leaving the school? So with a bunch of friends, we started thinking seriously about the idea, about creating an association that will gather all the AL students from ELARAKI. Because no matter how far we go, we always keep that belonging to the school. So we went to Mr. Yunus and we talked about this, and he told us, you're not the first ones. Many came before you. They've tried, but they failed. So it sounded like a challenge to us. And we told ourselves, it might be a long shot, but we're ready to take our chances. So we went searching for all the information about this type of association, how it works, the rules. We went to the legal procedures, and the General Assembly was held 2 weeks ago, and today I am proud to announce that we have an association dedicated to the all students of this school called ELARAKI Schools Alumni. Our aim is to create a large network between all the ex-students of the school where they can share, learn, and benefit from each other's experiences. Our aim is also to help the senior years preparing for their future because we know how crucial that year is. And of course, to keep doing all the good work we used to do in school because let's be honest, the world we live in right now is not perfect and change is still waiting to be made. The world needs leaders, needs decision makers, and if it's not us who take the initiative for this, I mean, who will? One last thing, to all the students that are here today, and to all of those that are watching this from their classes, you are extremely lucky because ELARAKI is an amazing school with incredible clubs. I want you to embrace every opportunity you get and enjoy your time in the school and make the best out of it. Then again, my name is Usama Amani, President of ELARAKI Schools Alumni. I thank you for your attention. I thank Mr. Yunus for the invitation. Thank you so much.
I have always wanted to present our headmaster in any kind of occasions. But now that I do, I'm speechless. I'm speechless because the efforts that this man has done to make this school one of the best schools, and maybe the best school in Morocco, are incredibly numberless and ambitious. He's more a brother than just a headmaster, and I really, really, really admire him. So I would like you all to give a big, big hand to Mr. ELARAKI Tantawi. Please, you may have the floor. You may have the floor.
She just made me speechless. Hi, Mr. Rod Fraser, Mr. Chairman of Round Square. Donc, Monsieur Chairman, Monsieur Rod Fraser de Round Square. Distinguished colleagues, friends, African and European delegates and ELARAKI Eagles. Chers collègues, amis, africains et européens d'Afrique et d'Europe, chers élèves, les aigles d'ELARAKI. What is more resilient than a virus? Qu'est-ce qui est plus robuste et plus résistant qu'un virus? Any idea? L'ignorance. An idea, une idée. Une idée est plus résistante qu'un virus. An idea is more resilient than a virus. Once it gets to your mind, it's very difficult to get rid of it. Une fois que vous avez une idée dans la tête, c'est extrêmement difficile de s'en débarrasser. It will haunt you. It might hijack you from your family, your friends, and even from yourself. Une idée dans votre tête peut vous hanter. Elle peut vous séparer de votre famille, vous kidnapper de votre famille, vous kidnapper même de vous-même, de vos amis. It will grow with you, within you, and will ultimately end up determining who you are. L'idée grandira avec vous, en vous, et à la fin, elle va certainement déterminer qui vous êtes. The inception of an idea is a very important moment. L'inception d'une idée ou le moment de l'inception d'une idée est très important et très déterminant. Back in 1973, while with his friend who wanted to enroll his son in the only private institution back then in Marrakesh, run by nuns, a young state primary school teacher decided to create a school after he overheard one of the nuns asking why Moroccans could not create their own private schools. Dans le temps, en 1973, alors qu'il était avec un de ses amis qui voulait inscrire son enfant dans l'unique école privée à l'époque à Marrakech, dirigée par les Bonnes Sœurs, un jeune enseignant de primaire, après avoir entendu l'une de ses bonnes sœurs dire « Comment se fait-il que les Marocains ne peuvent pas créer leurs propres écoles ?» a décidé d'en créer une. 10 years later, a school was born, not in terms of bricks and walls, but in terms of philosophy and vision. 10 ans après, une école a été créée, pas en termes de briques et de bâtiments, mais en termes de philosophie et de vision. It was decided then that the students of that school should be trained to become creative and initiative takers, capable of using their imagination freely in a responsible manner to reach optimum performance. Il a été décidé alors que les élèves de cet établissement allaient être éduqués pour devenir créatifs et... That's not me. Il a été décidé alors que les élèves de cette école allaient être entraînés pour être créatifs et preneurs d'initiative, capables d'utiliser leur imagination librement mais d'une manière responsable pour atteindre une performance optimale. And so they have done over the last 33 years, and still continue to do. Et c'est ainsi qu'ils ont fait pendant les 33 dernières années, et c'est comme ça qu'ils continuent de faire. I would like you all to join me in a standing ovation to the man without whom none of us would have been or would be here today, a man who has dedicated all his life to education and still does. Je voudrais que vous me rejoigniez tous dans une standing ovation à l'homme sans lequel aucun d'entre nous n'aurait pu être aujourd'hui ici. Un homme qui a dédié toute sa vie à l'éducation et qui continue de le faire. My father and mentor, Mr. Abdelali ELARAKI, mon père et mentor, Mr. Abdelali ELARAKI. Now, another idea from another man. Maintenant, une autre idée d'un autre homme. 8 years ago, a now good friend of mine thought Round Square should open up to cultures other than the Anglo-Saxon one. Il y a de cela 8 ans, maintenant un très grand ami à moi a pensé que Round Square doit s'ouvrir à des écoles autres que les écoles anglo-saxonnes. He was made aware of the philosophy of ELARAKI school by one of his colleagues with whom he had shared this idea. So he decided to contact us and came to spend few days with us here in Marrakesh. Il a été mis au courant de la philosophie de l'établissement ELARAKI par un de ses collègues avec qui il avait partagé son idée dès le départ. Et donc, il a décidé de nous contacter et de venir passer quelques jours avec nous ici à Marrakech. Is it a coincidence? I don't think so. Est-ce que c'est une coïncidence? Je ne pense pas. Chris Hunter, to whom we shall have the honor to listen as our first keynote speaker today, is not only a friend, but he is also an example to follow in the sense that he is a leader with a compassionate heart and clear vision. Chris Hunter, mon ami, n'est pas à qui on va écouter ou qu'on va avoir comme notre premier speaker aujourd'hui, n'est pas seulement un ami, mais c'est aussi un exemple à suivre dans la mesure où c'est un leader qui a un cœur, on va dire, sans comparaison, on va dire, et une vision très claire. Chris, thank you for making this possible. Chris, merci. Merci pour ça. And from one idea to the other, here we are today, living by the ideals. Donc, d'une idée à l'autre, nous voilà aujourd'hui vivant à travers la philosophie des ideals. Here at ELARAKI School, we believe that today is better than yesterday, and tomorrow has to be better than today. Ici à ELARAKI, nous croyons qu'aujourd'hui est mieux qu'hier et que demain doit être mieux qu'aujourd'hui. Together, we can make our future brighter. Ensemble, on peut faire illuminer notre futur. On peut faire de telle sorte à ce que notre futur soit plus brillant. Together, we can bring down the walls of ignorance. Ensemble, nous pouvons mettre à plat les murs de l'ignorance et les détruire. Together, we can build bridges of love and compassion. Ensemble, on peut construire les ponts d'amour et de compassion. Together, we are united for a common future. Ensemble, on est unis pour un avenir commun. So, I declare the bi-regional ELARAKI School Round Square African European Conference 2016 open. Welcome.
عليا يا اللي ما شفتوني راحموا عليا ولا راني مشيت ولا راني مشيت والهوى التاني والديا وحبابي ما صفاو بيا الغيوان ما دخلتو بالعاني لشيخي ما تضيق بيا كان عيط لشيخي ما تضيق بيا أنا يمينا فين وين جيك إلا جيتك عزيني اجعل بنتني عليك انت اللي فارقتيني كان عيط لشيخي ما تضيق بيا يا لله وعلى بالجيلاني ولا راني مشيت والهوى التاني والديا وحبابي ما صفاو بيا بحر الغيوان ما دخلتو بالعاني والدنيا مثل تلبوس عارية هذه الدنيا مثل تلبوس عارية والدنيا مثل تلبوس عارية وطاع الزين حتى وتتعاور بيا طاع الزين حتى وتتعاور بيا طاع الزين حتى وتتعاور بيا وانا راني مشيت والهوى التاني والديا وحبابي ما صفاو بيا على الغيوان ما دخلتو بالعاني صار رماد وقلبي محروق بالبعادة شنودا بالبراد يا الصينية في البنات جيك لابسة والبوقية في الكساب جيك رايحة وقت عشية في البنات جيك لابسة والبوقية في الكساب جيك رايحة وقت عشية ولا راني مشيت والهوى التاني والديا وحبابي